Well, that game was a lot better than a 16-3 whomping. The Jays do lose, however, in extra innings, 2-1 to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Max Muncy hits a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 10th inning. But as we have done over the last little while, and we will continue to do so, positives. You gotta find positives in losses. And when you lose a 2-1 ball game to the Dodgers, that's a positive in itself. You know, and it was a 1-0 ball game. I think it was, Will Smith, the catcher, hit a solo shot of Zach Godley in the bottom of the 4th inning to make it 1-0. And that score stayed pat all the way until the top of the 9th inning. All right, when Rowdy Tellez comes up against Kenley Jansen, the closer, you know, this guy's their guy. He'll be hitting in the postseason as their closer, their main guy. And he tries to cut it on the inner half to Rowdy Tellez, and Rowdy turns on it and crushes it into the seats, and we're tied. You know what? As much as this team did get walked off in the bottom of the 10th inning, you gotta applaud Rowdy Tellez because this team had no offense in this ball game. They really hadn't gotten anything going. And you hit a solo shot off of their closer to tie the game at Dodger Stadium. I mean, it's incredible. Great job by Rowdy Tellez. But ideally, there's not a whole lot offensively to talk from. When you hold the Dodgers to 2 runs on 6 hits, I'll take that in a heartbeat. And the bullpen and the bullpen day was really good. They did a really good job. Now, offensively, like I said, there wasn't a whole lot going on. Bo Bichette was 1 for 5. Kevin Biggio 1 for 4. Grichuk 1 for 4. Rowdy Tellez obviously 1 for 4 with the home run. And Billy McKinney actually went 2 for 4 in the game, so he had a pretty good ball game, did Billy McKinney. But other than that, not a whole lot. Vladdy went 0 for 1, came into pinch hit. He also walked once. It was a great at bat, actually, when he walked. I think it was in the 10th inning. Top of the 10th. What an amazing at bat there for Vladdy. But other than that, there wasn't a whole lot going on. But when you tell me that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. ain't playing, and obviously Lourdes Gurriel Jr. ain't playing right now, and you're facing the Dodgers, it's not easy. Now, yes, Bo Bichette, I love the guy. He's been incredible. I like Biggio a lot. It's still the Los Angeles Dodgers, and you don't have all hands on deck. So, it might be difficult. But let's get to the pitching, because these guys were awesome today. Or last night, I guess. Wilmer Font, you know, he's been the opener for the Blue Jays we've seen over the last little while. Excuse me. And in his last time out, he gave up a solo shot to Kyle Seager, but that was it. I mean, he was stellar before that. You know, he went on a crazy scoreless inning streak, gave up the 1 solo shot, but that's not too bad. I mean, I'll take that. That's fine. Because anyone out there yesterday against the Dodgers, in 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, walked 2, but struck out 4, didn't allow a run. He did a great job through his 2 innings, and his ERA as a Blue Jay is 3.67. He had a horrendous initial few starts as a Blue Jay. Maybe I wouldn't say starts, but outings as a Blue Jay. But since he's kind of gotten into the whole opener role, he's done amazing. He's done absolutely spectacular, and I love what we're seeing from Wilmer Font. Buddy Boshears came in after that and went an inning and a third, didn't allow a hit, walked the batter, and struck out 2. I think he made, I don't know who it was, you guys can probably let me know who it was, that he made look absolute silly on a swing and miss on his curveball. It was absolutely nasty. I want to hear who it was, guys. Let me know in the comments. Zach Godley came in after Buddy Boshears, went 3 2/3, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, walked 2 and struck out 3. He gave up the home run to Will Smith to break the 0-0 tie to give them the 1-0 lead there in the 4th. All right. Ken Giles got in a little bit of trouble, but was able to get out of it. Went an inning, gave up a hit, walked 2, and struck out a batter. So, look, it's a scoreless inning for Giles, so you'll take that any day. All right, and Jason Adam, who's been a little pleasant surprise for the Blue Jays as of late. He went an inning, gave up a hit, didn't allow any runs to come across. I think that hit turned into a ground ball double play as well. And his ERA as a Blue Jays 1.13. Ideally, that's only in 8 innings, so it's not a whole lot, but he's done a great job. And Tim Mayza came out there in the bottom of the 10th inning and obviously gave up the solo shot to Max Muncy to walk it off as the Jays lost 2-1. So yeah, other than a couple missed pitches, a couple solo shots. Look, yeah, there were 12 hits combined, 6 apiece, but all it was 3 solo shots that ended the ball game. And if you're telling me that you held the Dodgers to 2 runs, that is great in itself. I will take that. That is a victory in itself. You just gave up 16 the day prior, and you're able to hold them to 2? I mean, look, I know it's kind of a grab at straws here, but you got to try and grab a positive from that because it is. Would I have loved to win that ball game? Absolutely. But they didn't. And it happens. That's fine. Now, the next game is the finale of the series, and I know we talk about wins and losses not really meaning a whole lot, and it really doesn't. But I'd like to take one out of the Dodgers. Don't go there and get swept and make it a useless trip kind of thing. Excuse me. Jacob Waguespack and Kenta Maeda is the starting pitching matchup there tonight, 10-10 first pitch. And that video, actually, guys, will be uploaded tonight. I'm just giving you the heads up now that will be happening, and everything will be okay when it comes to that. But for Waguespack, again, it's another big test for him. He's facing a really good lineup on the road. What is he going to do? I mean, we've seen him do some great things. We haven't seen him have that one start, though, where he straight up implodes. And that's the thing I love about Waguespack. He was very good in his last outing against the Mariners, went 5 1/3 of 5 hits, 2 runs, walked 1 and struck out 5. He was great against the Yankees, but he didn't start this game against the Yankees. He was kind of like the guy coming in after Wilmer Font kind of thing. He went 3 2/3 and gave up 3 runs, but his 2 starts prior were 6 innings strong. 6 shutout innings in one, 6 innings of 1-run ball in the next. And that's against Tampa Bay in Tampa, where he shut them out. Now you got to face the Dodgers at the center of, arguably, the mecca of baseball in the Los Angeles Dodgers on the road. What is he going to do? We're going to have to see tonight. It's all question marks heading into tonight for the Blue Jays. All right, so guys, I'm not going to wrap it up yet, but we're going to go down to the minor leagues, and we've always talked about the need for the Blue Jays. We know offensively and kind of positionally, they're not in bad shape. The problem for the Blue Jays, I would say, and I think we all would say, is pitching. We're talking about the Blue Jays' main roster. We're not talking about minor leagues and prospects. We're talking about the main roster right now. Pitching is what this team needs. So what did they go to the deadline, and they acquired Anthony Kay, they acquired Simeon Woods-Richardson, a couple other guys in the Phelps and Daniel Hudson trades, acquiring arms. And Simeon Woods-Richardson has been spectacular for Dunedin, Advanced A. The guy's 18. He shouldn't be there, usually, but he's dominating. And I love what we're seeing from Simeon Woods-Richardson. And Anthony Kay, when he was brought over, he had 7 starts. I think it was 7 starts in AAA for Syracuse, the Mets affiliate, and his ERA was 6.61. Wasn't very good. He's 24 years old. It is kind of hit or miss. They don't have he's not the top 100 prospect list. People freak out when they see that. But since he's been acquired by the Blue Jays and been in Buffalo, he's had 2 less starts of 5 starts. But his ERA is 2.36. That is better than Nate Pearson's numbers in AA New Hampshire this season. And his numbers were awesome. I mean, look, it's very small sample size, only 5 games, but Anthony Kay has been unbelievable for the Buffalo Bisons, and yesterday was an example of that. He went 6 innings, 3 hits, walked 3, and struck out 6. He was awesome. His ERA for AAA has dropped from 6.61 to 4.66. That tells you how good as a Blue Jay he has been. Now, there's been some more guys getting called up. We've talked about seeing those younger players getting moved up through the levels and all that. More happened. Jonathan Davis went 2 for 5 in the game yesterday for Buffalo. Forrest Wall 1 for 5 with an RBI and a run scored. And Santiago Espinal, after going 0 for the day before, went 2 for 4 in the game yesterday, where he's hitting .271 on the season. And Kevin Vicuna, the 21-year-old Kevin Vicuna, got called up to AAA. He didn't even see AA, and he was only hitting .249 at Dunedin. So very interesting to see him get the call to AAA Buffalo. But in his debut, he was batting 9th, and he went 2 for 4 and scored 2 runs. Great job, Kevin Vicuna. Great job, young man. He's hitting .500 with an OPS of 1,500, so that's really good. But no, it's great to see these young players coming up here and contributing and excelling. It's nice to see from these young players for the Blue Jays. And down in New Hampshire, again, not a crazy amount of things to get to here. Riley Adams went 1 for 3, Spanberger 1 for 4, and they had 4 hits total, so not much else going on there. Justin Dillon was on the mound, a little bit of an older guy, but pitching really well at Double-A New Hampshire. Went 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, only 1 was earned. I thought he was pretty good. ERA of 3.32. I mean, he's done awesome this year down there for Double-A, so it's good to see that for him. And down in Dunedin, lots of positives for Demi Orlamoye. This guy, I mean, he had such a great second half of the year, hasn't he? He went 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs and scored 3 runs last night. I mean, that is incredible. He was incredible. He was awesome. That's why he's the number 5 hitter. He's done amazing things for Dunedin, and he continues to impress. All right, and on the mound, my boy Maximo Castillo, one of the young players, only 20 years old in Dunedin, and an ERA of under 3. That tells you he's doing pretty damn good. All right, 5 2/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, all 3 were earned, walked 1 and struck out 3. So not his best outing, but he wasn't bad. All right, so now let's go down to the Lansing Lugnuts here. And Otto Lopez, who either went 0 for the day before or had a day off the day before, had a great ball game last night. Was 3 for 4 with a run scored. What an amazing job he did. Yorman Rodriguez, who continues to hit the ball at an extreme rate, went 1 for 3 with an RBI, a walk, and a run scored, hitting .383 in Lansing. Great to see him doing good things down there. Gabriel Moreno had a tough one at the plate, though, 0 for 4 with an RBI, only hitting .288 on the year. So a guy who was really hitting well to start the season has kind of trailed off a little bit. Still hitting .288, and he's 19. He's still doing really well. Griffin Cohen, I went 1 for 4 in the ballgame with a couple strikeouts. He's hitting .277 on the season. And that's really about it down there. And let's get to more young pitching prospects that continue to impress the heck out of us. Because holy smokes, Adam Kloffenstein, Jay's former second-round pick last season down there for the Vancouver Canadians, was unbelievable last night. Unbelievable. Went 7 shutout innings, 5 hits, walked 2, and struck out 7. He was awesome. His ERA is 2.16. Is Adam Kloffenstein? Excuse me, guys. I apologize for that. And he's pitched in 12 games. You know, it's not like he's only been in a couple games and he had a great game. Well, that's why his ERA dropped a ton. He's pitched 58 1/3 innings, right? Now, ideally, that's not a lot, of course. I don't know what's going on with the lighting, people. I'll have to figure that out towards the next video. If you guys see that flickering, I don't know what's going on. But he had an amazing job, you know, yesterday, and again, he's another young pitcher that I'm so excited to see. Down in the lower half of the minor leagues, the Jays have an abundance of young players that look really nice. And they're going to continue to grow and continue to get better, and you're seeing it from Kloffenstein there last night and continuing to be unbelievable. All right? Now, nothing really going on there for Bluefield. I don't think it was. I mean, I don't think they really did anything too well in the last game. And the Gulf Coast League, there wasn't really much to go on when it comes to that. So that is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video and you guys enjoyed the Rowdy Tellez home run, smack the like button to appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game last night, your thoughts on the minor leaguers, all that great stuff, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Check out my main man, Mo Buckets, on Twitter, Blue Jays Wave on Instagram. They'll be uploading the podcast there today. I will unfortunately not be able to be on the podcast this week, and it sucks, but that's just the way it works sometimes. All right, so you guys go check it out, Blue Jays Wave on Instagram. All right, Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff, and I will talk to you guys, Blue Jays edition, in the finale of the 3-game set against the Los Angeles Dodgers there tonight. 10-10 first pitch at Dodger Stadium. Jacob Waguespack, Kenta Maeda is the pitching matchup. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Talk to you guys then.